Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What? Oh, leave me alone.
Hello, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day from myself and the missus. I'm here today with Laura.
Yay.
And we're celebrating the Valentine's Day mood.
With an itchy foot.
Yeah, she's terrifically itchy today for some reason. We haven't been able to pinpoint exactly why.
Itchy foot.
She's got very itchy feet for some reason.
Yeah, that's exactly what you all want to hear, of course.
Enjoy the commentary, as it will probably be punctuated
by me going, "Scratch me!"
and me going, "No."
Oh.
No.
Oh. Where's the love?
No. Well, it's Valentine's Day, so but you know what? In the spirit of Valentine's Day, I will scratch that itchy foot for you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Because I care very much.
Good.
So yeah, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. We are watching Jaws today.
The most romantic of movies, of course.
Well, my partner here, she loves sharks. Sharks are her favourite thing.
I do love me some sharks.
He does love the sharks. So we're gonna do Jaws, and it's a good film, and we've had some good times with it. And just a quick note before we get started, from this month up until at least around July, the commentaries from here on in are going to get a little bit jumbled, because we've been recording quite a few over the last few months, and just trying to sort of figure out where each one sort of sits means we've had to kind of muddle them around a little bit. So this is the newest one we've recorded. We're recording this on February the 2nd,
Yep.
2021. The next one we were doing has got a couple of special guests on. We have Apple Mask and Cridoff on, doing some information on public information films. That will be at the end of February, but that was recorded in December. And then in April, we have the commentary for Nutbag. Oops, sorry, the cat's just decided to come and join in. The commentary for Nutbag, which we recorded in late October last year. So yeah, it gets a little bit jumbled, but we're all having good times here. So yeah,
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. So I have a can of Rio today to enjoy, and some Wagon Wheels.
Living the high life.
The official treat of Jaws. And Laura, you have a bottle of Oasis, and
that's it.
That's it. But you can pinch one of the Wagon Wheels if you.
Well, there'll be me on my vape. You'll hear me just tooting on that throughout.
Oh yeah,
so.
she has got a vape. What flavour vape have you got today?
Raspberry sorbet.
Ooh, a tasty treat for all seasons.
Absolutely.
So yeah, grab your significant other, hold them close, and brace yourself.
You don't have to.
Or don't. If you're a single Pringle, that's absolutely fine by us. Just grab a little cushion and give it a little plump. Just a little plump on the squeeze.
What?
A little plump on the squeeze. You grab it, you just do
a little plump on the squeeze.
You grab it, you get a plump. It's fine.
How about we just put the film on?
We'll put the film on. So we're queued up to black screen 000000. This is Jaws, and we are hitting play, and the cat is licking the back of my head and my ear.
Zelda.
Oh, it's beautiful, but it's oh no. Oh, blimey.
You pick your moments, don't you, cat?
Right, so we're going to hit play Jaws. We're on 00000, black screen, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1, play. And it's just giving. There we go.
There we go.
So we got the star screen, and can you just pop this over there so that we don't mess it up?
The cat will probably mess it up. It's what she does.
Yeah, she's good at that. She is good at that.
I'm scared I'm going to do it myself. Oh, we're okay.
We're all right.
Did she stop licking your ear now?
No, that's the worrying part.
Must be tasty.
Hello. Oh, she's somehow the Jaws music works really well with the cat sort of scoping around the living room. She's just like, nyeh.
What are you doing? You weird animal. You're lucky I love you. Is it just me or is it a bit quiet?
It's a little quiet. I shall pop it up a little bit. There we go.
It's really quiet. Ooh, weed.
Beautiful as a beautiful ocean.
Oh, don't start with that.
How majestic it is as we wander through the weeds and boundaries. So this is This is usually a bit of a watershed moment for quite a few kids who I've spoken to, at least, who are around about our age. Everybody who I've spoken
kids who are our age?
Well, you know what I mean, like
not kids.
people who are our age who were kids. It's a bit of a watershed moment for them when they first watched Jaws. Everybody always remembers their first time watching.
I mean, I can't remember exactly how old I was. It was somewhere between 8 and 10. And it was, you know, my dad's infinite wisdom just to be like, hey, you, child, watch this. And I thought it was the best thing ever.
Although you had a slightly different experience to the rest of us, because for me, I remember enjoying the film but being terrified at the is it Ben Gardner's boat.
Oh, that was hilarious.
When that head pops out of the boat, I did a backflip.
Oh, spoilers.
I'm sorry if you're listening to the commentary whilst watching this film for the first time.
Yeah, well, you never know.
What? First of all, where are your priorities?
Yeah, but listen, some people haven't watched films for ages and forget these things, so you could have just ruined a really good moment for them.
No one forgets Ben Gardner's boat.
I don't know.
Ooh, spooky. Yeah, but when that head pops out of the boat, I did a backflip.
I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I was crying with laughter, I was.
Yeah.
But that's just because I'm weird.
Well, it didn't help that my dad was sat next to me whilst I was watching it, and just as the head popped out, he went, "Brr!" And he put his hand on my shoulder really rough, and I jumped because he thought it was going to get me.
No, my sister was on the blooming ceiling, whereas I was just sat there absolutely laughing my ass off.
Well, you kind of approach this film differently because you actually have sympathies towards the shark in this film.
I do. Like, honestly, the only... Are we doing... Does it matter if we do spoilers?
Yeah, there's spoilers. This film's like 50 years old now, nearly.
Yeah. The only bit that gets me is obviously the bit at the end, which you all know about, where it's... For me, it was really, really sad. Like, that was the only bit of the film that actually bothered me. Like, the rest of it, I was like, oh, this is great. Still not doing spoilers.
No. So, how tempted are you to do a nude swim?
Not remotely, but that's more characterised by the fact that I don't want to be nude.
No, I'm not too keen either. Did I ever tell you that time a fish bit my nipple?
Why does that sound familiar yet? What the fuck at
Yeah.
the same time?
I went on holiday to Lanzarote, and I'm a little bit chunky. I'm a little bit of a hefty fellow, it's fair to say. And I was a kid. I was about 10, maybe 11 years old.
Oh,
And, well, now here comes trouble. And I went for a swim in the ocean, and I was...
Floop.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah, he wants to play.
Eee.
Vroom, vroom.
Just wants to be friends, just doesn't know how properly.
Mm.
But anyway, you were talking about how a fish bit your nipple.
Oh, yes. So I was playing at the beach, and I was with this girl, and we were sort of dunking under the water and sort of swimming around.
Like this?
Having a right good time, like that, basically. And all of a sudden, I felt this, like, really, really painful clamp on my titty.
Not your titty.
On my titty. And, yeah, I got out of the water, and there was this bloody big fish clipped onto my nip.
Oh, no.
And I had to run across the beach to my parents with a fish wib-wabbing all over the place. Yeah, it was like wib-wab, 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 wib-wab.
That's a delightful story.
And
also, can I just say, right, I think it's really unrealistic because in that bit that you'd just seen there would have been blood, and there is nothing. There would have absolutely been blood. Like,
there'd have been bits of chunks of meat and everything everywhere.
well, not necessarily. I mean, you know, if he's just grabbed on and gone yoink. But there's going to be blood, and there was nothing in there.
So, to people who don't know Laura, because this is your fourth commentary, third one that's made it online out of four,
Yeah.
but fourth time. She's our resident shark expert.
Okay, I don't know that much. I mean, yeah, sharks are my favourite, but it's not like I spend all of my time just sitting and pouring books and internet going, oh, ooh, sharks.
Now, Laura, I look over at your bookshelf over there. You do appear to have a book that's just called Sharks with an exclamation point next to it.
Actually, I think you'll find it's called Shark.
With an exclamation point next to it.
Yes.
Very well.
It's not as good as the one that I had before, though, because, like, not to be gross or anything, but it had lots of lovely, delightful graphic images of people who'd been attacked by sharks, etc. And when I was a kid, I used to be like, wow.
We've been together nearly
That's
10.
wild.
Been together nearly 10 years, ladies and gents, and I love her every day.
Oh, ain't that cute?
So, what's your favourite shark?
Thing is, though, is it is kind of basic, but I do love a good old great white.
One big munchy boy.
One big munchy boy. Mm-hmm.
I like dogfish.
I thought you'd like something weirder.
Like lemon sharks.
They're not weird, they've just got an interesting name. I thought you might like something like a wobbegong or a cookie cutter.
What's a wobbegong?
It's a type of shark.
That sounds amazing.
I think those are the ones that are all frilly and weird.
Is it from Australia?
Quite possibly.
I could believe an Australian shark would be called a wobbegong.
I told you. I don't know that much. I know stuff, but not that much stuff.
You know. Yeah, mate, did you see what's in the water over there? Yeah,
Water?
Reckon that's half a dozen wobbegongs. See what I mean?
That was an interesting accent.
Well, my Australian accent.
Yeah.
Well, it's really clear you've never fought a wobbegong.
Have you?
No.
Huh. Oh gosh, I'm yawning already. Oh, that's not a good sign.
Laura, this film's 2 hours and 5 minutes long.
It's not the film's fault. I'm just one tired lady.
She is a very tired lady. She's had a very busy day. We went on an adventure before we got in front of this microphone to you lovely people.
Yeah, we nearly got lost.
We did. We were driving. One of the things, because, you know, long-term viewers of the channel who sort of know an idea of what goes on knows that my partner's had a bit of up and down with the wellness now and then. We don't
Not been so great.
She's not been too hot, but she's getting a little better. And one of the things that kind of helps to sort of keep her on the level is we go for mystery tours, which is where we just bundle ourselves into the car and drive around. And today we drove on a route we'd never been to.
Yep, and we nearly ended up at the motorway.
Yes.
Which was frightening, because Dan can't drive.
Well, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I was going to challenge that, but no, you're absolutely spot on.
Oh,
look, a bunch of crabs.
Crabbies.
Beautiful.
Well, what do you know, eh?
You like Roy Scheider? Roy Scheider, is it? Or Roy Schneid? Roy Scheider? It's Roy Scheider. He's very good in this.
I'm crap with names, I am. Don't ask me. I barely know my own.
Anyway, we ended up going down a country road where they had no lights, and we were scared for a bit. And then we saw a spooky church, and we nearly vandalised a garden.
By nearly vandalising a garden, he said, "Hey, look, there's a garden there. We should vandalise it." And I said, "No." And that means we nearly vandalised it.
Yeah. And
Not that Dan's a vandalising kind of guy.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. But Laura said that next time we go on a mystery tour, if we ever end up near there again, we can totally go and vandalise it. So
we're not going there again.
Wow, only time will tell.
Oh dear.
Probable cause of death:
Shot.
shells.
Oops.
Oh.
Well, that's boring. And again, there aren't that many sharks around here, so, you know, it'd be more interesting if we had that around these here parts.
It would there, because we're landlocked, we are.
So we are. Land shark.
Land sharks.
Hello, kitty.
I can never remember where this was shot. I always...
Just watch out she doesn't walk on your stuff there, because otherwise you'll end up disconnected.
Okay, so here's the film idea that we've got ready to pitch. It's called Cat Jaws.
Oh, for goodness sake.
And it stars our cat, Zelda, who's...
My cat.
Is beautiful. I am her father.
It was my cat.
It stars our cat, Zelda.
My cat.
And she is...
My cat.
Constantly swooping around the floor. And going, nah, nah.
I think you should give Zelda the mic and see what she does.
Nah, nah. She's purring.
She'll probably have better things to say than you.
I just got shunned by the cat.
You got a bit shunned by me as well.
Yeah, but I'm used to your shunning. I'm fine with that.
Oh.
I know it's the way you show love.
If you say so. Oh, I've got hiccups now.
So yeah, what other weird sharks do you know about?
Oh, God, you would ask me while I'm like half asleep.
You
wouldn't
got a Wollongong.
It's a wobbegong, not a wollongong. You Burke.
Wollongong.
No.
A wobbegong.
No.
A Jabberwocky.
Goblin sharks are weird. They're more, like the name's not weird, but they are busted to look at.
I always wanted that suit.
You can't have it. Swimmy, swimmy.
I like lemon fizzy sharks.
They're not called lemon fizzy sharks. They're just lemon sharks.
No, the ones that you can buy from a sweet shop.
Oh, that's not a real shark. That's rubbish.
They're nice though.
Yeah, but it's not
You
real.
went to go and feed sharks once, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I won a competition when I was a child to go and feed sharks at an aquarium.
And was it good?
I had to cut up fish and squid, and it was an experience. It was kind of gross, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because the way you cut the squid up, it was like you'd sort of pull the tentacles off or chop them off or whatever, and then you had to pull this, like slit them open and then pull the spine out, which was like plastic.
Oh.
It was really weird.
That doesn't sound good.
Sorry for any of our vegetarian or vegan listeners here.
Oh yeah, trigger warning, we're going to be talking about fish guts a lot. If I'd have known you when I was a kid and a fish bit my nipple, you probably could have cut it up and taken its spine out for me. That would have been fine.
No.
Why?
Because I only did it for the purpose of feeding the sharkies, man. That was it.
There's no such thing as a vegetarian shark.
It was horrible though, because they had otters there as well, and they had like dead ducklings for them.
Oh.
And I was like, I don't like otters very much now.
Oh no.
Because they eat baby duckies.
Oh dear.
But the circle of life.
The circle of life.
I thought I'd let you sing it.
Thank you.
Are we actually going to talk about the film?
This is the nature of this show. We talk about the film.
I don't know why anybody wants to listen to you when all you talk is crap. Sorry, that's a really sort of big question really about your whole channel, isn't it?
Well, that's my selling point. That's my USP.
Hi, I'm Daniel. I talk crap.
I talk about a load of old crap. Remember to like, comment and subscribe.
Because then you can hear more crap.
When we hit 500 subscribers coming soon, we're going to do a commentary for the hit film Caligula.
And somehow I'm being dragged into this.
Yeah, we're getting Ben on. We're going to have some popcorn and bubbly. We're going to dress in togas.
All socially distanced, of course.
Oh, yes, of course.
Because of good old Corona.
We'll be doing it over the internet. Of course, Laura's classed as my support bubble person, so...
Lucky me, I still get to see him. Yay. That means we can do things like this.
Yes.
Yay.
So were you ever scared to swim in the sea after seeing this film?
No. What bothered me about swimming in the sea was when I was in there and suddenly a dead fish floated past my head.
Ooh.
And it made me feel a little bit sick, so I didn't want to go in the sea anymore because I thought, oh, that's really unhygienic.
Oh, no. Well, the most sewers pour out into it, so...
Yeah.
I don't want to say that you're treading water in shit, but...
You pretty much are.
So yeah, Jaws.
Good film.
Good film.
Very good film.
Very, very good film.
I think it's reasonably stood the test of time, don't you?
I think it's held up. I still argue it's one of the best films I've ever seen in the cinema.
Yeah.
I went to watch it about a year or two ago. I think it was 2 years ago now.
Is it that long?
Because last year the cinemas were all closed.
Oh, yeah. Of course, time doesn't exist anymore.
Time isn't after us. Same as it ever was. Same as it ever was.
All right.
Whoop. Whoop, whoop. I went to go see this, I think it was 2019, the summer of 2019, and I just went to a local multiplex screening of it with my sister's partner, and he'd never seen Jaws before, which shocked me because he was in his 20s. And I was just like, what? So we took him down there, and the cinema was packed. It was absolutely rammed to the point that there were no seats. And I couldn't believe that a film that was nearly, well, it was 45 years old?
Wasn't it? So was it 72 that it came out?
I thought it was 76.
Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. Could always consult our friend Google if we care enough.
Get Google on
Let's
to
have a
double check
look.
it. But anyway, yeah, we went and checked it out, and the cinema was packed, and I couldn't believe that a film that was like 40, 45 years old at this point.
No, we were both wrong.
Go on.
75.
Oh, right. I was 1 year out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I always think 72.
I'd have put it before The Wicker Man, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't believe that a film that was 40 odd years old was
So popular still.
that it sold out, and it's arguably one of the best I've ever seen, because when you sit in the cinema and watch it, all of these big wide shots of the ocean like envelop you, and you can't see anything around you apart from the ocean because the screen's that wide.
Ooh.
It's really nice.
Munch.
Speaking of which, the cat has finally settled after trolling around the room, and she's decided to rest upon my lap. Oh dear.
Whoopsie doodle.
Yum,
Oh, there's some blood.
There's a bit of blood.
Considering how much they showed sort of in that
Love
big
that
shot. Oh, that is a good shot.
Yeah.
But considering how much blood they're showing there, they didn't show much under the water. Like, make your mind up, be consistent.
Maybe it's because the first woman he just went, gone.
Yeah.
And then with this one,
Well, no. I mean, like, they showed a lot of blood in, like, I don't know what the shots are called, but, like, when they were sort of looking at the ocean from above, there was a lot of blood. But then when they were sort of taking the shot from underneath, there was only, like, a farty little bit.
I think they supposed it was because it was night time, and they never intended this film to be seen in this quality. That
No, I'm on about the daytime. You're missing my point, you are, boy. I'm literally talking about the same bit.
Oh, right.
Like when they were showing it out of the water and in the water. You're not getting it,
I'm not getting it now. I'm lost.
Is it just me?
No, it's me. It's probably me. It's definitely me.
If anybody's actually watching this, please say if it's just me or if it's just him.
Hey, leave a comment down below. Let me know if it's me. It's probably me.
It's probably me just talking absolute crap. The delirium setting in.
We're only like 10 minutes in.
Yeah, I know, but I'm also tired.
That's true.
Oh, dear.
Now, the mayor from Jaws, he was in another film that I watched quite recently, which was a William Castle film called The Candy Web, in which he plays a detective who gets hit on by a 13-year-old girl.
You're taking up all the leg space, Shift. That sounds like a very delightful film.
Yeah, it's a horrible film. It was one of William Castle's later movies. He was trying to appeal to the Nancy Drew crowd.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. But no, I like the tone and vibe of this film. It's easygoing. Which I always forget that it's nearly 2 hours long.
It's easy to forget that, though. You just get so into it, though, don't you?
Although what I will say is for me, it really starts to pick up a little bit when Mr. Hooper turns up.
I love him.
See, all of this I find a little bit dry because it's kind of just establishing stuff. But my partner is asking if I've done a whiffy, but she doesn't want to say, have you done a whiffy?
Hast thou flat-hearted?
No, thou asked.
Anne?
What about it? Must be the cat.
Zelda? Have you farted? She's ignoring us. She's too busy licking her back.
Well, I see silence as guilt, so...
So do I. Ooh. Got close to beach.
See, in modern times, they'd close the beach for half a week and then reopen them to a limited number of people. And then when the shark ate half a dozen of them, they'd close them again for half a week.
Yep. Oh, I hate bits of film. Oh, no. Stop. Oh, boy. That's not nice.
For 50p, I'll find him.
I will say that drawing of a shark on the whiteboard does look more like a goblin shark, though.
It does look like a goblin shark. I've seen pictures of a goblin shark before.
It's because I showed you. So I was like, hey, look at this funky shark. Interesting what the size perspective is, though, really. They think that a whole man can fit inside its jaws. I don't think so.
No. For 25p, I'll find him. For 50p, I'll boop him on the snoot. For £1.50, I'll bring him home and give him belly rubs.
Hey, look, down there's your dad.
Yeah, that is my dad. Just to clarify, my dad isn't Robert Shaw, but
No. Damn thing.
Well, thank you very much, crazy man sitting at the back of the room. Anyway, on to the PTA meeting.
Yep.
I don't like the idea of Millhouse having 2 spaghetti meals in one day.
Oh, my life. Felicia.
Very cool character as Quint. Troubled character, but cool. What, you think overrated?
No, I don't think he's overrated. I just think he thinks he's cooler than he is. Well, I say that. He's not really real, but the character anyway.
If he were real. That's you.
Oh no, a fish in
Hey,
distress.
look at the doggy.
Hey, doggy. Hey, Zelda, look at the doggy. You could be friends. Well, except for the fact that that dog died a very long time ago.
Very, very long time ago.
What do you want? Hey?
May you please pass me a wagon wheel from your trolley of delights?
Ooh, I don't know about that. I would, but there's a little furry friend in the way of my grabbing arm. Excuse me. I need to get a wagon wheel. Why did you put them over here in the first place? Go on, grab a bloody wagon wheel.
Thank you.
Coming around here eating all my snacks.
Eating all your wagon wheels. Laura, this is the comedy dining experience. And
how is this a comedy dining experience?
Because
Jaws is not a comedy.
Yeah, it's because we laugh at films and we take the piss out of them and enjoy wagon wheels. This is the dining element of the comedy dining experience.
That's a bit poor if that's the dining element, a bloody wagon wheel.
It's because we had wraps earlier.
Do your American audience have wagon wheels? I don't think they do.
In America, they're known as moon pies.
Oh, is that what? Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, the only difference... Sorry. The only difference...
Don't choke on your wagon wheel.
I'm more worried about the audience who I've just deafened with headphones. The only difference between a wagon wheel and a moon pie is a wagon wheel has slightly nicer chocolate and slightly thinner biscuit, and some of them have jam.
That's a jam one, isn't it?
Yes, this is a jammy wagon wheel.
Oh, jammy. Get out. Don't know why I'm doing a Scottish accent. But there we go.
It's because you're getting the hang of the comedy element of the comedy dining experience.
What? Is the comedy bit just doing daft accents?
Yeah, you should see what me and Ben do on a regular basis.
I'd rather not. I'm just here to do the occasional one to shut you up for a bit. That's all. I'm not here to watch. That's not my business. Ooh, that's a big hook. Nom nom.
I'll do it for 50 quid. All I need is some metal rope, a heart, and
some metal rope, some change. You mean metal rope?
The finest metal rope.
Good God, what are we doing? I'm sat here watching this with the man with metal rope. The cat just looks perplexed. I know, he's crazy. He doesn't know what chains are.
Metal rope. 50 quid, I'll get you the head, the snout, the whole damn teeth.
You get the snoot.
For £25, I will pull all of the shark's teeth out so it has to gum people to death.
And that's one way to do it.
Oh, I've just hit the jam.
Those are some of the photos that were in that book, I think. That one was. I remember that.
Very traumatic childhood.
What?
Haven't you?
No, seriously, as a kid, I found that stuff fascinating, which probably explains so much.
I mean, you'd have
actually,
probably
come to
been
think
one of the
about
cool girls I'd have hung out with.
it. Oh, there goes the metal rope.
Hey, Paul, where's my bologna sandwichy?
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, bother.
I knew I should have taken that other left at Albuquerque.
You dope.
So, Laura, do you think that this is a Valentine's Day movie?
Not typically.
I think there's some romantic sentiments here. Brodey has clearly a very nice relationship with his wife.
I wouldn't say it's typically a romantic film. However, you know, if you're the kind of people that like watching this kind of thing and spending that time together, then, you know,
The cat's
it's
licking
fine.
my head in place again. I think this is the perfect film to snuggle up to a loved one with. You know, the spooky moments, you can hold them tight and say, it's alright, I'm a roughy-tufty man.
You're not a roughy-tufty man.
Totally a roughy-tufty man.
Roughy-tufty man with his metal rope.
With my metal rope and me bit of bread that I put on the hook to catch jaws.
Bet you wish you looked as cool as him with a pipe.
That is me. That was my cameo in this film. I was man with pipe who looks jolly. Also known as the Jolly Pipe Man.
Good God, help me.
Only an hour and 3 minutes to go, Laura. Sorry, an hour and 33 minutes.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, look, it's you.
Oh, hey, it is actually me.
Yeah.
Can't even lie, that is me.
Basically, if you're looking for Laura's personality summed up in two characters, it would basically be Mr. Hooper from Jaws crossed with Marvin the paranoid android from
Yeah.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
But also, if you are so inclined as to watch the occasional Disney film, I am also Sadness from Inside Out.
Yeah, that's her. That's her.
I have multiple facets.
Yeah, like 20. What's it to you, copper?
Gentlemen, the officer asked me to tell you that you're overloading that boat. Can you tell me if there's a good restaurant or hotel on the island? You walk straight ahead.
I love that bit.
I do too. That's so me.
That is
though.
there's very you.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've been doing something mildly stupid and you've said you're going to do something stupid and I've been like, yeah, no, I'll be fine. And you'll go, well,
Good luck with that then.
ambulance on standby, damn. Kitty, stop licking me. You're so licky.
Because she loves you.
She does. I'm the resident shark expert. You point something to me, I can tell you if it's a shark or not.
That's a shark.
That is not a shark.
That is not a shark.
Do you know what it is? No. That's the one downside. I don't know what anything is. I can only tell you if it is a shark.
or not. That sounds like something you'd be like. Zelda, can you make your mind up where you're sitting, please?
Put a wagon wheel all on me now.
Stop chucking wagon wheel crumbs all over me sofa. Oh, fight you. Well, go fight him. I'll set you on him, shan't I? Hey, Zelda, go bite him. Go. Hey. Be like Jaws.
You think they're actually going to the shark? They're actually going to the last Hooters in the country.
Hooters.
Hooters?
Hooters.
What are you going to Hooters for?
What are you going to Hooters for? Hey, Zelda, are you going to Hooters? Why are we doing? Why? Why? Why we do this?
Why are you doing this? Why?
So where are you going to sit? Ooh, let's take a nosy. Here comes the fun stuff. I'm going to come across as like some kind of right psychopath, aren't I?
This was why I purposely chose Jaws.
It's like, hey, yeah, let's just make Laura look like she's completely insane.
Look, in fairness, how could it have gotten any worse from the Pink Flamingos Valentine special we did last year?
Yeah, well, you might have a valid point there.
Comparatively, this makes you look perfectly normal.
Yeah, but just me talking about, oh yeah, I love looking at like the dead bodies and
Yeah,
the bite marks.
You get
and
that off your strange mother. Who's a lovely person, I might add. She is delightful and perfect in almost every way, but she is absolutely insane.
Yeah, I still don't think she's as bad as me for weird stuff like that. Doesn't even look realistic.
Selling that case again, Jeffrey Dahmer.
I've seen real pictures. I know what's real.
This is Laura admitting that she spends her nights reading gore.com.
I really don't. It's just that, like I say, I had this book when I was a kid that was just full of pictures of shark attack people and, well, victims, let's say. Ooh, you know what's real and what's not. I mean, clearly this obviously isn't real because it's a film, but... Oh, it was a shark! No way!
What?
Oh.
In fairness, it lived a good life. It was the fifth beetle.
You
His name,
did.
you know what his name was? Do you know what his name was?
I don't know, what was his name?
Fingo Star.
That wasn't even a good, bad joke.
know-
That was just really bad.
Do you know what his actual name was? John Lemon Shark.
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh, I love you. Oh, look, it's Norm from Cheers.
Listen, are you just going to sit on me and stare at me, or what?
Well, since you asked so nicely.
Not you.
The cat is sat in front of her.
What do you want? Are you going to watch this film? It's got some big fish in it. You could pretend you could go catch them.
Zelda thinks she is Jaws. Please may you pass me my drink of Rio.
Tell you what, you never stop asking for things, do you?
Please. Thank you
Tell you what,
so
you want
much.
the moon on a stick, you do?
Yes, I do.
Well, you can't have it.
Be nice to me or I shall ask for another wagon wheel.
Hey, be nice to me or I'll stop this commentary.
Thank you. Ooh! Ooh!
Kind of
Fishy
snack.
shark. Oh, You know who I always thought would play a good mayor in Jaws? Bill Murray's brother.
Oh, yeah.
He plays the boss in Christmas Vacation.
Yeah. Is that his brother?
Yeah.
I mean, I know they look very similar. Like.
Yeah, no, it's his brother.
Oh. Very good. Yeah, he'd do a good job of that.
I think he'd do well.
Not to say that the other guy didn't do a good job.
So, okay, here's a hypothetical for you. You have to recast Jaws for a
don't.
remake. Who are you having as the main three men?
That's a really tough one. I can't think off the top of my head. You've asked the wrong person here. Because you don't necessarily want to go for people that just look the same, do you? You want people who can get the right mannerisms and stuff.
I think I know who I'd want to play me Mr. Hooper.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt.
Ooh, that'd be quite interesting, actually.
Quint, I was thinking maybe Jeff Bridges?
Maybe.
I could see him maybe, because he has played Gruff before.
Yeah.
I could see him play Gruff there. Chief Brodey, though, I'm not sure.
Nah, see, this is a sort of question where I need some proper time to think, man. I can't just think straight off. No.
I want Nicolas Cage to play Jaws.
Just imagine him going,
I'm a shark.
Is that what he sounds like?
That's my Nick Cage impression. Well done. Remember to
Wow.
like, comment. I'm a shark. Get away from me. It's basically.
I'm a shark. Get away from me.
No.
Nom, 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 nom.
It's basically Snagglepuss.
You're so weird. Oh. Well, that wasn't very nice.
Still trying to think who could play Chief Brodey in a remake. That's a hard one.
Get down.
No, I didn't. Not until I got my shark expert in. That's a shark.
Holy shit! Oh, I thought it was a shoe. Okay, Zelda, stay still, mate.
Still trying to think.
Is that going to be the rest of the film now? Just you sitting there thinking, who could be Brodey?
Who could be Brodey?
Stop taking up all the leg room.
Sorry.
Shift your legs.
Sorry, I have to take my medication.
Well, stop kicking me stuff and then they'll stop talking to you. That sounds really weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, just a touch. Who could play
Oh, my life.
Chief Brodey?
Me, I'll do it. No, I couldn't do it. I'd be Hooper anyway. Could definitely see Chris Pratt as Hooper, though.
Yeah. You know, stick a beard on him, pair of glasses, a little beanie hat.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, I hate just sitting still.
I don't know even vague names. I couldn't even place a vague person. There's nobody really doing what Roy Scheider is doing in this film.
No.
Everybody now has kind of got a bit of a tinge of self-awareness. I'm going to be ludicrous. The Rock. The Rock will play Chief Brodey.
I don't know. I'm sure he could do it. Wouldn't be the sort of Chief Brodey that we know.
No.
But then, I suppose that's the whole point when you're making something new. It's about getting a new sort of angle. So,
There's not really that. That's one of the things that's kind of missing nowadays. He's like shots like this where he can play like the family man, the father figure, and he kind of has that air of authority about him. But he can be gentle. There's not really a lot of people. There's not like a fatherly figure in acting these days. Not that I know of, anyway. Can't really think in modern cinema of anybody who's known to play sort of fatherly daddy figures.
I probably could think of some, but more likely when I'm less tired. On your bike, son.
Oh
you
well,
bop.
time to get back in boat and chase shark.
Hey dear. Bring it right, Vino.
Oh my god, sorry, I thought you were a shark.
Sorry, got a bit carried away.
I drank one of these on the way over.
Oh dear.
Don't handle alcohol well, you see. Stringing my alcohol's gone gammy. Gammy alcohol.
Oh, for goodness sake. Knock it off.
That's an in joke.
Do you want me to put that down, or are you just going to sit and hold it?
If you could take it back, that would
No.
be lovely. Thank you. You're so kind.
I know I am. I'm too good to you.
You're a considerate woman. I don't deserve you.
I know you don't. Do you want another wagon wheel?
Ooh. Ooh. It'd be delightful. Thank you.
See, I'm a wonderful hostess, I am.
The hostess with the mostess.
Yeah, I got wagon wheels and Rio. Yeah, you can't ask for more.
Rio, to those who aren't familiar, it's a bit like lilt, which doesn't help because lilt isn't in America either.
It's not like that, is it?
Yeah, well,
Stop touching things with your feet.
have to take my other medication. Lilt is sort of like pineapple-y, and Rio's kind of like mango-y pineapple-y.
So it's really nothing alike at all.
No,
Not a bit.
no, not at all.
Are you eating that wagon wheel?
I'm just going to look at it for a bit, maybe touch it occasionally.
Don't, because then you'll melt the chocolate.
Nobody wants a soggy wagon wheel.
No, they don't. No, it wasn't. A shark, not the shark.
I'm very, very curious. I think
that's your dad right there doing a pint of wine.
Yeah. Well, that's a portion.
I'd do a pint of wine.
Say when.
That would be me as well.
One of the films I'm fascinated to check out in the near future, and I told you about this a week or so ago, is Tommy Wiseau's his new venture with movie Big Shark. Which
I'm intrigued, but also I know that it's going to be awful, which is what you would expect. But
I really want to check it out.
I do and I don't. Like, I don't want to put myself through it, but at the same time, curiosity.
It's one of those films. I think it's directed by him, because I think with Best Friends movie, I think wasn't directed by him.
Oh,
I think
is that why it wasn't as good as The Room?
Yeah. Well, I don't know actually. I've not seen Best Friends movie.
Yeah, well, I've heard it's not quite up to par, which is saying something.
Well, what better way to? I've got the image of Tommy Wiseau doing Quint.
Oh God! Have him in for the remake. Have him playing everyone.
He can play Chief Brodey.
No,
Done.
he can play literally everyone.
Ha! You're all going to die. You're going to need a big boat.
I could see it. I'd watch it. I would watch the shit out of that.
It's simple, right? Man, go in cage, go in the water. Sharks in the water are shark.
I would so watch that.
Oh, hi, shark.
Oh, hi, Sharky.
Right, if that's not in Big Shark, a movie, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah. I think we've come up with the best movie idea ever. Like Tommy Wiseau, if you're watching this, do it.
Make a great movie.
Oh dear. This bit's always gross. Grossy, grossy,
Ooh,
grossy,
milk.
grossy, 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 gross.
Milk. It's a fish.
It's a beta fish.
That's not a shark.
I would not want that job.
Not a shark.
Did you know tiger sharks are well known for eating rubbish?
Really?
Yeah, they
What?
eat, I don't know what it is. They eat a lot of like license plates and other trash. And
How do
stuff
license
like
plates end up in the ocean?
that. I don't know. I don't know. That's the answer to that.
Well, thank you for watching the Jaws Comedy Time Experience. Remember
I
to
can tell you that they do, though.
remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Question for the day is: what's your favourite shark?
And do you know how license plates end up in the ocean?
If you've listened this far, please leave a comment and let us know what movie would you like to see played entirely by Tommy Wiseau.
If you've listened this far, why?
Yeah, you've been clearly enjoying yourself because this is great commentary.
Okay.
I think this is probably the most on-track one we've ever done.
Really? Wow. See, we're just that good, aren't we, Zelda? Yes, we are.
She's looking very chonky.
Hey! You're
Gone up.
going to give her a complex.
She's all bloopy.
She's beautiful.
She's beautiful, but she's chunky.
She's only a little bit chunky. She's a beautiful chunky baby.
That ends tonight. Just turns into a siege film. Oh, it's that machine that goes boo.
Where does it go?
It's the machine that goes boo.
Oh, that's a beautiful side effect. Sound effect.
Boo.
Oh dear.
Why, this entire boat cost $25, I'll have you know.
Oh, that's a lot of dollars.
That was like me earlier when I said to you that if you... Because you're waiting for some glasses at the minute, aren't you?
Yeah.
And I said to you, well, don't be upset that it's now like 9 days and they said they'd deliver it within 10.
11.
Well, yeah. They said they'd deliver it within 7 to 10 days. So shame on you, glasses company, for being over the limit that you said you'd deliver it in. But she messaged me earlier, Laura did, and she was like... oh, I'm really upset that it's going to be 11 days before I got my glasses. I said, well, don't be upset, because it just means that statistically the probability of you definitely getting them in the next 48 hours is like 100%.
Well, no, it's not.
Well, yeah, because like if you assume that day one...
And that's really dumb anyway.
Well, no, because if you assume like day one is you're 99.99% likely not to get them, then by now, when you're a couple of days
but
over...
if I'd have already had them, there was a 100% likelihood that I'd have them.
Well, yeah, but now it's like 98% chance likely you're going to get them.
I would have rather have had them.
She bought...
Dumb.
She bought...
Dumb.
You were going...
Terrorist, dumb. Yeah, I'm going there. Oh, that's Ben Gardner's boat.
Here comes the shack attack. This is one of my dad's favourite films. I think his top 3 favourite films are First Blood, The Exorcist, and this.
This is a cracking film.
It is a cracking film. Like I say, best film I've ever seen in the cinema. Hands down. I've never seen anything quite like it. Zelda, what are you doing? She's pulled my t-shirt up and is sitting on my raw belly.
Raw belly.
My raw belly.
Because she loves her dad. She's like, hello. Give me loves. Because it's a Valentine's Day special.
Well, okay, she gets all the kitty loves.
Let's go for a swim.
I'd thought she'd have been captivated by this film. It's full of fish.
Yeah, well, she hasn't seen much of the fish. Ain't no fish really yet.
When the fish turns up, oh boy.
Like, oh, that's a big fish.
Where she headbutts the television. Wouldn't put it past her. She's stupid.
I would have replied then, but I was busy yawning. I'm too tired for this. I have to say, right, considering like the year that it came out, it looks so good.
It does. It looks really, really nice.
Like even now, I think it still looks amazing considering.
Well, you've got to imagine films like The Exorcist were 2 years before this.
Yeah.
The Wicker Man was 2 years before this. You know, we'd not yet got to the sort of neon-soaked 80s
hey up.
cinema. Oh, blimey. Ooh, it's a piece of paper. Let's see what it says.
Not a bit of pebble.
Wine, fish fingers, cocaine for the weekend. Oh wait, no, that's a shopping list.
I would not want to be getting into the water though with a big scary shark knocking around.
No. You see, in Blu-ray, it looks awful.
Oh, that's funny.
See,
Still exactly the same reaction as when I was a kid. That's great.
in Blu-ray, it looks terrible. It looks like a puppet.
Well, that's because it kind of is.
Well, it is a puppet. But as a kid watching it on VHS tape in reduced quality, it looked like a scary dead person.
Yeah, but even then, I thought it was dead funny.
And it's because you read books of mutilations and...
I have problems. Yes. But I promise I'm not a psychopath.
So, Laura, your mum was planning on taking a taxidermy course, I hear.
No, actually, but she did want to be a mortician.
Oh, my granddad was a mortician.
Yep. But my mum does actually like taxidermied stuff.
Oh.
Like, she's got, like, mice wearing clothes.
She's got a mouse headband, hasn't she?
Yeah, she's got, a headband that you can just put on, and it's got a little stuffed mouse on it, and she's actually worn it in public.
Multiple times.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, it's quite a look.
It's definitely something.
One of the things I do love is whenever we go to see your mum, because her house, her mum is an antique hoarder.
Oh no, she's just a hoarder of crap in general.
Oh yeah, but we have very similar tastes in tat. Now she doesn't like the kind of films that I like, but she does like a lot of the kind of vintage antique stuff.
Random paraphernalia.
Yeah. She gave me a really nice Mickey Mouse clock last time I went to go see her. I think it was from the 60s.
Oh, I don't know. I think it might have just been a redo of something, like an old one. Sorry. Hate to burst your bubble. You're not that special.
It looks very vintage.
Can you move some of that stuff so that you can put your legs down?
All right. Help!
You might need that, you Bert.
Help, Shrek. There we go.
You've still put your legs in exactly the same place.
Sorry, I have to take my medication.
Why am I holding this?
That's a good question. We're still recording, that's good.
Oh, thank God. I was like, why am I holding this? Oh, God, I've probably pressed buttons.
You've broken it, and that means you've got to pay.
You're having another wagon wheel.
I'm enjoying, or would you like a bite of my wagon wheel,
I don't want a bite
pom-pom?
of your wagon wheel, pom-pom.
You've got Laura jam in
Is
it.
that a jammy one?
Yeah, it's a jammy
I
one.
don't want to buy it.
sure you don't
Stop
want
trying
to
to
buy it?
make me eat the wagon wheel.
Enjoy the wagon wheel.
I don't want the wagon wheel.
Wagon wheel.
Yeah. Because that's what it is.
I thought we were having steamed hams.
Oh, don't start that shit again. Oh, I need to order some stuff on Amazon.
What you got in mind?
It's not for me, it's for my sister.
Oh, this commentary is dedicated to the memory of my new nephew.
Memory? He's not dead.
I didn't say he was.
Yeah, but when you say to the memory of, that means they're dead.
No, it's not. I'm just thinking about him.
No.
What?
Jesus.
What?
What? What'd I do? What?
I would say if somebody was in my memory, they were in my thoughts.
No, that means they're dead.
Well, anyway, I'm dedicating this one to my new nephew.
Thank you. That's more like it. Dedicating, that's okay.
In memory.
But not in memory because he's still alive. Jeez. My word.
I don't know what game that is, but I always wanted to play it. It's called Kill a Shark, apparently.
Sounds good. Sorry, I will be back with you shortly. It's just that I am the person who orders things for everyone on Amazon, apparently.
Yeah, Laura's one of the few lucky people who can afford Amazon Prime.
Well, yes. But other people can afford it, but they choose not to afford it because they can get me to buy the stuff instead.
And we're very grateful.
Yeah.
Here we have the beach, home to hundreds and thousands of people. People normally exist on Earth, a planet hosted entirely on helicopters. I love you. Oh, the cat's here again. She loves all this fussing.
Silent. Somebody's just tried to call me. Oh, I'm so popular.
Hey, you can answer them if you want. We've taken phone calls on here before.
No, well, this will probably be very boring to most people because it's all about baby stuff.
Oh yeah, because I've got a new nephew.
What do you mean you've got a new nephew? I've got a new nephew as well.
Yeah.
He's more my nephew than your nephew.
Oh. We have co-ownership of a nephew.
What do you want? What do you want, kitty? Want some loves and fussings? You can have a little bit. We don't give you too much.
Just enough.
Just enough.
Just a pinch.
Little bit. Just a little bit.
Hickadoola. I mean, I'd love to be on a beach right now, I'm not going to lie.
I think I'd love to be anywhere that's stuck inside.
Unfortunately, we have to remain indoors for the foreseeable. Not ideal. But I've already made plans. This summer I'm buying a hammock.
Yeah, will that hammock stay up?
Well, I'm going to get a fat fuck hammock.
Fuck hammock, is that what they're actually
That's
called?
what it's called. You know the ones
I've
with...
just slapped the mic there.
That's great. Yeah, you know the ones that can hold like 2 or 3 people?
So, a fat fuck one.
Yeah, and it's going to have a wooden frame, and I'm going to buy it in June, and I'm off on holiday in July, and my plan is to sit in that hammock.
In the fat fuck hammock.
Yeah, and listen to the Mighty Wind soundtrack, especially Loco Man, with a little hat on and a pair of glasses. Loco Man, watching all the fish swim away. He don't work, he just sleep and play. Sitting here on the sand.
I prefer the version that you sing about my hamster.
Yes, because we have a hamster called Newt who lives in a coconut house, and we changed the lyrics of Loco Man to be Cocoa House.
And it's so much better. Come on, you get out of the way now. Oh dear.
Look at all these underwater shots, they're all very clean.
Does anybody actually do that to stay afloat though? Because I don't. I just flip my feet a little bit.
I just lie back slightly.
Speaking of feet, don't lick me toes, weird cat. Stop. Stop.
She says they smell like Funyuns.
Rude.
Oh no, here comes trouble. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Filming those reaction shots must have been hilarious.
Oh yeah.
There must have been like at least 10 takes of both. Nah, that's just a fat guy. And we can say that because we're both hefty. Okay, so you're fighting a shark. How do you win?
Punch it in the nose and the gills.
Right.
Because you can't win, but you can delay them. And if you punch them in the gills, they'll find it harder to breathe. And if you punch them in the nose, it's a sensitive spot. Because you very rarely can get to the eyes because they roll back into the red more often than not.
I read somewhere that if you turn them upside down, it stops them working. Or am I thinking of alligators?
Do you really think you'd be able to turn a shark upside down when it's coming at you going...
I suppose, well, yeah, because I'm like 24 stone, so...
You're not 24 stone.
I'm probably not. I don't know, I do like wagon wheels.
Yeah, well, you don't like them that much.
I reckon if the shark bit me, it would probably die. No, it turns out it was just a big Dorito.
Naughty beans.
They got arrested, spent 16 years in jail. And they never did another shark prank ever again. The cat's facing the wrong way.
You don't know how to watch films.
So what's your least favourite shark?
Ooh. I don't like cookie cutters.
What are they?
Sharks.
Well, thank you for that insightful.
Yeah, well, I'm like him. I can tell you what's a shark.
Is that like a woobly-goog?
No, it's a wobbagong.
A wibbly-wob?
Oh, here we go.
Oh no. Fighty time. Oh,
I used to
spooky.
love that bit.
Blimey.
Don't just stare, get out the water. Like, for its time. Oh no. For its time, I think it was very, very good. But when you actually look at the shark now, it just looks shite.
I don't think it matters though, particularly.
Well, no, I don't
you know
either.
What I mean?
No. I mean, you don't see, for the most part, you don't see enough of it to be a problem. But it does look a bit shit. But for its time, it was brilliant. That's all I can say.
So what does a cookie cutter shark look like? And don't say a shark.
I couldn't tell you the actual size or anything like that, but basically the reason that they get the name is because unlike other sharks that'll go for a big munch, they sort of take cookie cutter sized chunks out of whatever they're eating, so they sort of go like that.
Ooh, that sounds even more painful.
Yeah, well, I think you'd rather that than it take your whole leg.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I imagine that having a whole leg off would be a bit more painful than having a little chunk off your leg off.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Oh, naughty shark.
He's out there somewhere, shark. When I find you, I'm going to punch you right in the bollocks.
Right in your shark bollocks.
Do sharks have bollocks?
No, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know how it works. I used to. What?
Resident shark expert, Laura.
I am not a shark expert. I don't claim to be a shark expert. I do like sharks, but at the same time, I don't claim to know any more about them than anybody else.
I mean, in fairness, when I signed you up to do this Valentine's special commentary, you said, ooh, let's do Jaws because I'm the resident shark expert.
Well, no, I said, ooh, let's do Jaws because I like that film.
Your exact words were, I have that shark book. I'm an expert.
I ain't never said nothing or nothing like that, so shut. Oh, how did I end up doing that?
What?
Oh, almost doing like a Vicky Pollard. Oh, that's not good.
See, this is the bit where I can see Bill Murray's brother.
Yes.
See, the problem is, it's not the shark that counts, it's people that count. But anyway, you are going to jail.
Summer's over. You're the mayor of Shark City. These people think you want the beaches open.
Does do a good performance here where he's just trying to dig himself out.
Oh, yeah.
Laura's just finished her delicious bottle of Oasis fruit drink. How was it?
Fruity.
What flavour fruit?
Citrus punch.
Very nice.
Yes.
I prefer the cherry, if I'm honest, but
Is it cherry?
Yeah.
I thought it was summer berries.
it's summer berry, but it's
Oh,
predominantly
that's not
cherry.
cherry then, is it?
Summer berry is predominantly cherry.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I don't want Jeff Bridges to play Quint. I want you to play Quint.
Because I'm the shark expert.
Yes. Plus, I imagine you just being like, yeah, I can't be bothered with doing with any of this crap. Let's just go catch the shark and get out of here.
That does sound like me. That wouldn't be me.
Farewell and adieu. Ah, tea's nearly ready.
Just making some stock.
Shark take a bite out of me, I take a bite out of shark. I tell you what, I had an extra hand grafted to my body in the WW2. 3 arms I have.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Your legs are all in the way.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't say how short you wanted it. How's that?
I don't care. So if you could swim with sharks now, would you?
No,
Why?
because I don't like the water.
Right.
It's very nice to look at, but it's not nice to be in. I have a fear of heights in water.
Wouldn't that be that you have a fear of depth in
Yes.
water?
But it's the same thing. It's a fear of heights in water.
Hang on, no. Let me hold you up on this. Because when I said in memory,
No, right. Look, the thing is I'm not.
when
afraid
I
of-
said metal rope,
All right, let me just explain myself. I've been in deep water before. I've been in the Maldives. I went on holiday, went on a boat trip to go snorkeling, and literally all I did was get off the boat, stuck my face down, and it was about Gordon Bennett, a minimum of 10 meters deep, minimum, and I absolutely shat myself, crawled straight back up into the boat, and didn't get back in again because it was too deep and it was frightening.
see, the only thing that would bother me about that is if I looked into the water and I saw something swimming up to me.
No, it was the depth that freaked me out, and even now, just thinking about it, ooh,
Ooh, it gives you the heebie-jeebies.
oh yeah, no, thank you, not
Well,
for me.
what if you could swim with the sharks in a controlled environment, like, say, a sea life centre?
I think that wouldn't really be the same.
Sharks in the water. Our shark. Chip goes in the salsa.
Oh, give it.
How does that go? You remember that one better than I do.
Oh, I don't.
Salsa shark.
Oh, I know that much.
Show me the way to go home. He had no idea what to do in that situation.
That would be me.
That's actually you talking to me on a near constant
That's
basis.
just me talking to anyone,
Yeah. He's like, help.
basically.
Help. Ah, the cat is nearly going to sleep.
Thank God, at least she's not crawling all over us anymore.
You wait until I put food down for her.
Oh, she gonna go crazy.
Turn into a shark again. Her eyes are rolled back into the back of her head. Tell him I'm going to Alton Towers.
I'm going to go ride on a good ride at Towers.
I'm going on Rita, Queen of Speed. What should I say to Billy and Johnny while you're gone? Tell them I've gone to Ugland. Does Ugland even still exist?
No, I don't think so.
I remember the adverts were really good. I think they were Aardman animation. They looked like Wallace and Gromit.
Truthfully, I don't remember. I wouldn't let you go out on a boat like that. You're too much of a divvy.
When this boat hits 88 miles an hour, you're going to see some serious shit.
Again, you would not be allowed out on a boat like that.
Why?
Because you're an idiot.
That'd be great.
Listen, you're the kind of person where you just be like, oh, look, it's the sea. Floop. Straight off the side.
Oh no, I accidentally tied my leg to the barrels we've been deploying. Bye-bye.
Yeah. That would be you.
If I'm allowed to be drunk behind the wheel of an automoboat, I'd be more than happy with it.
An automoboat.
He was charged with 6 crimes, including listening to pop music very loudly and illegal driving of an automoboat.
I would not fancy that job.
Scooping chum?
I don't want to be a chum scooper.
I don't mind scooping chum.
Smelly.
I've had cat breath blown on me more times than I can care for. Just in this commentary alone, I think I'm okay with scooping chum for a few hours.
That's true.
These kids today, they don't know they're born. They take everything with them. Space invaders, yo-yos, peanut butter and jam sandwiches, bandages. All you need is a case of beer and a fishing rod. I love this bit.
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
That would be you.
So, when we hit 1 million subscribers, we will recreate the last 30 minutes of Jaws. You will be Quint. Ben can be
Wait,
Hooper.
I thought I'd be Hooper.
Okay. Ben can be Quint. I'll be Brodey, and you can be Hooper.
Yes.
And we'll just do shot-for-shot remake of all of this.
Thank God that's never going to happen.
Please subscribe, like, and comment. With 1 million subscribers, we will do this scene from Jaws. I'll rent a boat.
I'm making no commitments here.
I will rent a boat. And Zelda can be the shark.
Oh, she'd be the best shark ever.
Just have her
We
in
can't
front of...
put her in the water, though.
No, we'll just have her in front of a green screen, drop her in. But we'll blow her up so she's massive.
We'll just feed her some more cat biscuits.
And she'll get really chunky. Nope, what you've done there is made a double helix. I asked for a scout knot. What's a scout knot?
Time for a little snack.
Wait a minute. That's not supposed to happen yet. No, that's definitely troubling. It's just me under the water pulling on it a little bit. Imagine having to catch something so big with such a tiny boat that you have to put a harness on.
I wouldn't want to put a harness
To
on
stop
because then
his-
it could pull you in.
I nearly said to stop yourself being pulled off.
Oof.
That's my kind of shark, let me tell you. Well, it couldn't pull you in there because the chair is mounted to the boat, so it'd
You
pull the
could
boat.
rip the chair off.
Well, I mean, the foot pedal was the important part of this.
Of course. I love this film.
So why wouldn't I be allowed to be on a little boat, but you'd let me on a big boat?
I wouldn't let you on either.
Why?
Because you can't be
If
trusted.
me and Ben rented a boat and went for a ride round, it would be great.
You would end up in the sea. There's no question. You would end up in the sea.
I'd be rubbish if I was lost at sea. I'd eat all the rations within the first hour and be confused. I'd just comfort eat the rations and then spend the next 3 days wandering around the boat with a sad face.
Yeah.
He's neither. He's a shark. My God. Pulls it up and it's a tiddler.
The little fishy.
It's the size of an anchovy.
Hey, Quint, let it go. Hey, Hooper. Maybe a big yahoo in the lab, but out here it's just supercar. If you don't want a backstroke home, you get down here. You don't want to listen to me, don't listen. Not a shark. The wire's showing. The wire's showing. I'm fucking it. Get the other side. Grab the leader, Hooper. Hooper, give us your hand, will you? Right.
That's the bit that would bother me.
Now climbing across the side of the boat.
Yeah.
One wrong move and you're immediately in the water. And the boat has left. Concussion, one dead.
Yeah.
Job done. Film ends. Did It's Always Sunny do a cover of this at some point?
Oh, I can't remember. Wouldn't surprise me.
No. There's you again.
Yes, yes it is. How long's left at this point?
About half an hour.
Longer than that.
Yeah, about half an hour, a little bit over. About 35 minutes. I don't know, whenever I see all these big ocean scenes, I'm reminded of the time that we went to Llandudno in Wales and went on the nice little beach. And it was golden sands. And you had a brilliant time, if I remember, because we walked down to it.
Oh, yeah. This beach I want to go to, it's literally 5 minutes. 45 minutes later.
And Laura doesn't like walking.
No, I do not.
But when we got there, her little face lit up.
Yeah, mainly because my feet were hurting and I could put the feet in the sea.
And she went for a paddle in the water and she had a really nice time. The sun was shining. Golden sands.
Yeah, and then we had to walk all the bleeding way back.
And that was nice too.
Speak for yourself.
Finally, I can be alone with the chum buckets. You hippies with your solitaire.
Oh, dear.
It's me.
Hello.
I don't know how to love him.
I just love the look on his face. It's great.
Your boat requires to be larger.
There's one big booger.
Help, 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 help.
Shut off that engine.
See, I'm not saying that this film could be improved. I'm just saying that if Rocky Balboa was in this movie, that shark would have been out by
I
round
thought you were
2.
going to say it as in being the shark.
Now I'm seeing an underwater fight scene. Rocky punches the shark.
There's one big fishy.
25. 3 tons on.
So you don't like the Jaws sequels?
No,
What do you like about them?
it's not as good as the original.
Oh yeah, but they can still be quality in less than perfect.
No. Oh, just got me vape all funny. No, I do not have the corona at the moment.
Ooh,
Vape just caught me funny.
slippy shoes. I love the soundtrack for this
Oh,
this
it
last
is-
part of
it
the
is
film as
good.
well. It goes somewhat nautical, but there is a thrillery element to it. Now, at first, when I did this, I suggested with Laura that we do all 4 Jaws films.
No.
But she said absolutely not to Jaws 3. At a push, in 2 years' time, I might be able to get her on Jaws 2. At a push. But Jaws 3 is apparently a red
big no.
red no-go film.
Big no. It looks terrible. It's just visually upsetting.
But Laura, can't you take the joy in the
No.
little things?
No, no. And again, no.
I can't remember whether Kevin Smith finished his Jaws parody film. Can you look it up for me? It's called Moose Jaws.
Have a look.
He was threatening to do it for years, and I can never remember whether he finished it or not. The plot of the film was basically the plot of Jaws, but set in the Canadian outback with a giant killer moose.
I don't. No, it's not been done yet.
Okay.
I don't think.
Because I know he's been trying to do Clerks 3 for the last 20 years. He's done another draft of that recently as well.
Yeah.
At this point, I'm just fairly happy for him to let it lie. I don't need to see Clerks 3.
No, I mean, to be honest, it ended in a good place, I think.
Yeah, I think Clerks 2 tied things off nicely. But yeah, Moose Jaws, not as good as Big Shark movie. Okay, so we've established that Jaws is your favourite movie, shark movie. What's your second favourite shark movie?
As a general, I think they're all a bit shit.
Deep Blue Sea?
I would say that's probably it if I had to pick one. But I'm not a fan of things like Sharknado, let's put it that way.
No, I don't care much for Sharknado either.
No.
I don't like bad films that set out to be bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like most of the sci-fi movies and the asylum movies that are made, like your Sharknados or your mega killer tarantula or your Sharktopus. Yeah, doesn't really do it for me.
No. Definitely not.
You a sleepy lady?
Oh, I am. Can you scratch me back?
Oh, blimey. Right, we've started, ladies and gents. It's only taken an hour and a half, but we're in scritching territory.
Because I can't get to it. Left.
Yeah, there you go.
Up.
Nice bit of scritching.
There's nothing better than a good scratch. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Down.
Oh, you've been moisturising.
No.
Your skin is very soft.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
We would have ordered a takeaway tonight, but we decided to do this last minute. We were originally going to do it in a couple of days' time and do like a proper takeaway and everything, but
Don't lick my toes, cat.
I thought that was a deleted lyric from Achy Breaky Heart for a second.
Don't lick my toes, cat. And whatever else comes next.
Words generally follow second verse, chorus, end of song.
She won't stop licking my toe.
Because she licked your toe, your itchy scritchy toe.
Stop licking my toe. It's weird.
Oh, I love this bit. You feel the lump there? Hit with a paint can from Macaulay Culkin. See that? Touch the doorknob, lit up by Macaulay Culkin. Get that one beat. See how that moves like that? Grabbed an electrical cable electrified by Macaulay Culkin.
Alright, Macaulay Culkin did not do this.
See that?
But don't tell me, was it Macaulay Culkin?
Sandpaper put on some stairs by Macaulay Culkin.
Did he even do that?
Yeah, no, he didn't, not sandpaper. See that? Covered in glue and ta-ta by Macaulay Culkin. I looked like the chicken man for 3 years. Did you see that?
That's Chester.
Macaulay Culkin. He broke my heart. Turns
Alright,
into
it's not
Revenge
Revenge
of
of
the
the
Nerds.
Nerds.
No, no. This is the tragic bit of the movie. I think this is arguably Robert Shaw's best performance. This monologue that he does now is just incredible. And he's pissed as a fart through most of it.
Yeah. Just me, or has it got quieter?
It's gotten quieter. But that's because it's a quiet scene.
Well, no, I mean in general.
Oh, no.
I can't hear it.
Well, you got the remote over there.
No, I haven't. You've got it.
No, you've got the PS1. You can put the subtitles on.
You do it, because I'll break it. I'll end up pausing it or something.
Squeaky bum time. There we go. Ooh, delicate times. Moving remotes. I say the same thing about Zelda, in fairness.
Yeah. But She's beautiful. She loves you.
When she comes to lick you, she don't seem to be living.
It's true. Grave instrumental music playing.
Dun dun dun. Oh no, it'd be more like. Hi, Herbie. Turns out he was asleep. Had a nice chat. Let him go back to sleep. Felt kind of bad for waking Herbie up.
What a lovely story.
Can we please go back to making jokes about Macaulay Culkin?
Oof.
Yeesh.
Oof.
Now you two can own.
I just love Hooper's face.
Show me the way to go home.
Bum, bum.
I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
Not yet.
Does he not know any Dua Lipa?
Oh dear. I do love that. I was just like, yeah, I want to join in.
But I don't know any cool sea shanty songs.
Yeah.
So this will have to do. And I like how it picks up the pep as well. You
Oh,
start
yeah.
banging the table and getting all happy.
Hello. He just wants to come and sing too.
I'm Henry VIII.
No.
I am
No.
Henry VIII. I am.
Wrong
I
song,
am.
wrong film.
Effectively, this film boils down to 3 pissed as a fart men hunting a shark.
Trying to find a fish.
I mean, that sounds like a good weekend to me, regardless, but... See, fishing's one of those things for me where, like, I don't think I'd want to do it regularly because I think I'd find it really, really boring, but if I was, say, on holiday and we got the opportunity to go on a boat and catch some fish, I'd be up for that for an afternoon.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fun way to spend a bit of time to me. A few hours. Couldn't do fishing over here in England. Fishing's a depressing turn of events, but somewhere where it's nice and warm. The cat's woke up again and now she wants all the love.
Just watch she doesn't step on that.
Step on the mic.
She'll come round the back.
What's wrong with this gun? Quint, you had 8 bottles of rum. This gun's broken.
Just imagine trying to do this while pissed.
Laura, I can barely aim in the toilet with my vomit when I'm pissed.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm going to sneeze.
Oh. Ah! Ah! Ah!
All right, don't patronise me.
Documented for perpetuity.
Ah, thank you very much.
Oh, there's a shooting star.
Lovely. Oh, I got them there sniffles.
Got a serious case of the sniffling there. Well, gents, a bit of bad news. I'm afraid we only have 2 buckets of chum and a wagon wheel left for supplies. Bad news is the wagon wheel's gone now.
There's still 2 left.
Ooh, may I have a wagon wheel?
Do you want another wagon?
Yeah, chuck us a wagon wheel.
Eating all my wagon wheels.
I'm only one off having the whole damn cart. So, we didn't have a takeaway tonight, but obviously, what takeaway would you have had if you could have had a takeaway tonight?
Me? Oh, I don't know. I'm not really fussed.
Pizza?
Probably. I do like me some pizza.
Chinese?
Maybe, but probably pizza.
Domino's or Papa John's?
Either.
I think Domino's is my favourite. Papa John's a close second.
Hello.
Hello, fellows. What a country. Hello, Domino's. I want an extra large Meteora pizza. No, not the Linkin Park song. Sorry, I thought it was a shark, Chief. Oh, fellows. Okay, I've changed my mind. I don't want Chris Pratt to play Mr. Hooper. I want John Lovitz.
Magic.
I think John Lovitz looks more like a shark expert.
Do you think?
Less hunky, a little bit chunky. My kind of shark expert.
I don't know.
That one's very jammy.
Is that a bad thing?
I like the jam. But now I'm all sticky. Hey, can you hold it, Captain?
Adventurous music playing.
The adventures of 3 pissed men hunting a shark.
I would really hate standing on the front of that thing. I think it every time.
Imagine having drunk a litre of vodka. You're currently...
She's coming up.
Oh, she's here. You've drunk a litre of vodka and now you're on a boat that's swaying violently left to right.
Oh, I'd probably be sick anyway.
With music by David Byrne and the Talking Heads. Burning down the house.
That's the first fishy.
That's not a fish, that's a barrel.
You stupid person.
Please may I have my can of Rio back? Thank you.
Hello, why are you standing on my foot? Yeah, it's these bits where you just look at it and go, not so realistic, friend.
Bit sus.
Bits. Thank you for knocking things over. You pain in the butt.
It's like being in the end of Jaws, only instead of it being a shark, it's a cat, and instead of the boat being destroyed, it's your table.
It's literally everything else.
Thank you. Boop, 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 boop.
Why don't we start leading the shark into shore instead of him leading us out to sea? Have a couple of pulls, okay? Hang on now, we're going round.
Poke the shark with a stick.
Twat it.
Punk. Oh yeah, they're gonna, as if two pissed as a fart blokes are gonna pull in a great white shark.
Brodey, dig your right around the creek. That's right, it'll lock itself off. Give him room, Brodey.
Oh dear.
That would absolutely cane.
New legs, please. I always wanted to go on Jaws the ride. I've seen YouTube videos of it, but unfortunately it's gone now.
Yeah, no such luck, I'm afraid.
But I imagine you'd have probably really liked it, because they had like the fin had come out the water next to the boat and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's your mum right there.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
Hi guys. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, look at this little splodge.
It's beautiful. Ouch.
Ooh. Cool, I got a piercing. Eee. Well, he's concussed.
Now, luckily, he just knocked his specs off. Oh, all the cat wants is some love from her dad.
I gave her head pats, but she tried to climb on top of me and lick my forehead.
Oh, well then that's naughty. You shouldn't be doing that.
I mean, I love it to pieces, I really do, but, you know, my forehead is my temple. That was a joke! I did it really quick!
Well done.
I'm really happy with
You
that.
must be so proud of yourself.
New season's over, this is already the best episode we've ever done.
She's just making me want to be in the sea. Surprisingly, you wouldn't think so, but...
Well, given that you announced about half an hour ago you were terrified
Well,
of the
not
depth
like
of
in
the
the
sea.
deep sea, but just like having a little...
Having a little paddle in the
Having a wee
sea.
little paddle in the sea. Oh, she's watching it now.
Yeah. Okay, maybe 4 barrels, but no more than 5. 8 barrels!
40 barrels!
The shark be more barrel than shark now. Oh, I get it. They're going to drain the water out of the ocean. And then the shark won't have anywhere to go.
Yes, that's exactly how it works.
But where are they pumping the water to?
The other side of the boat.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so there's less on this side.
And they can just walk down to it and be like, hey,
Exactly.
shark,
What doing?
what you chilling for?
You missed.
Oh, it was close though.
Not even.
It touched it.
You should probably give some clarity on what you just did.
I tried to throw my wagon reel wrapper in.
Reel?
My wagon reel bapper in.
Okay. You haven't even had a drink tonight.
I tried to roll my wagon wheel wrapper in the bin. Tried to throw my wagon wheel wrapper in the bin and it touched the bin, but it fell off. Swedish Penis Pump Enlargements and Me by Chief Brodey.
Oh, God.
That is a big shark.
It's the one thing that gets me is anatomically it's not right.
Why, how big is your average great white?
Well, no, I mean just like the fins and that. Well, I can't tell actual size-wise. I mean, the average one's about... I don't know, is it something like 5 to 7 meters or something like that? I can't remember exactly, but it's just that the fins aren't quite
right.
No.
I remember reading somewhere that whilst the model of the shark was mainly based on great white, they did borrow elements from other sharks to make it look more ferocious.
Well, great whites are the best, man.
Quint's lost it. He's whistling the Witch Doctor song by the cartoons. As he gets more demented, he just moves on to more obscure kid shit. Oh no, he's up to Chuckle Vision.
Chuckle Vision.
Chuckle Vision. Chuckle Vision. Chuckle Vision. Chuckle Vision. Chuckle Vision.
Why do you get me to join in with these things? Like, why?
It's because you're as mad as me. We're both mad as brushes over here on the Comedy Dining Experience.
On the Comedy Dining Experience.
That's the way you gotta say it.
Is that how you have to say it?
That's the way it has to be said. The longer you put on the Comedy Dining Experience bit, it's the more
painful it is for people to listen to.
It's the equivalent of Eric the Electric's WOW moment.
I see. Oh, okay. Oh dear.
Oh dear, Quint left his tacos in the microwave for too long again.
Oh bother.
I like the fact they caption the explosions when you can see the explosions.
Yeah.
I'm just going to throw it out there, but I don't think the shark is real.
Get away.
Just call it a hunch.
No.
I've been following it for quite a while, and I'm
not sure.
Well, I was sure that it was a real shark.
Yeah. Until you weren't.
Until I doubted myself. And now I'm not sure.
Oh. Mm-mm.
Do you think it's a real shark?
No.
What makes you so confident?
The fact that it's definitely not a real shark.
Okay, well, I'll take that in mind.
Okay.
But it feels real.
Why does the cat have to get comfy when I want to move?
Because she loved Mama.
Stop it. Stop loving me. She's coming.
So if you've watched up to this point, another question for you to leave in the comments. If you have a significant other, how did you meet? Was it at a screening of Jaws? Was it
What are the chances?
on the Jaws ride at Universal Studios, Orlando or Florida?
Or was it literally anything else?
Or have you met tonight? In which case, congratulations. Have a pot noodle on us.
If you know what a pot noodle is.
Yeah. Have some cup ramen if you don't. Heroin.
It's a hell of a drug.
Just turns into train spotting. Choose life. Choose catching a big fish. Chief. Yes, we just go home.
Yes.
Adventurous music.
I do love the captions for what type of music it is. It is great.
That's just pure chocolate syrup, I'll have you know.
Oh, aye.
It's a chunky face.
You're almost strangling her.
I'm not. No animal cruelty is occurring on the comedy.
Oh,
Dining
no,
Experience.
absolutely not. It's just loved.
It's all loves. And she's very happy.
I wish she'd move, though. She's in my leg space.
Adventurous instrumental music continues.
Sorry, cat, you're going to have to shift it.
On the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh yeah, I'll need that to breathe.
No, those are goggles.
I'll need those to see.
Yes.
But he's taken his prescription glasses off.
Maybe he's got prescription goggles. Unlikely, but, you know.
Here, pass them here to me.
Spitting in them really does work.
But would you want somebody else to spit in your goggles?
No. Definitely not.
How come spit works but salt water doesn't?
Because salt water isn't spit. I don't know the science.
Thank you, Laura.
For my valuable contribution.
Shark expert Laura there joined us on the Comedy Dining Experience for Jaws.
I have never stated to be an expert.
She's a shark expert.
I'm really not.
She is. She knows all the sharks.
No, I don't.
You wanted to be a marine biologist, didn't you, growing up?
Yeah, it was the dead fish that put me off.
Well, you know, some fish have just got to die sometimes.
Unfortunately.
It's just Ben Gardner's head just getting closer and closer. Never have two barrels scared me this much since I played Donkey Kong. I'm surprised, you know, they haven't made a video game that's like that Friday the 13th game where you can choose to play as either Quint, Hooper, or Brodey, or the Shark.
That'd be really cool, actually.
Yeah. If you choose to play as one of the three guys, your job is to kill the shark.
Yeah.
If your job is the shark, it's to destroy the boat that they're on and eat them.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
I'd want to be the shark.
You'd always want to be the shark.
I would.
You'd just be there going, meow, under the water all the time. Oh no, my pointy stick.
He dropped his stebber.
Gonna have to use me cock now.
I don't know why that made me laugh so much.
Bloody shark.
You div.
So I jabbed my cock in its eye.
I wouldn't do much damage.
Oh.
Oh, God. Yeah, you wouldn't be getting out of that alive.
So I stabbed him in the head a few times. If a shark smells its own blood, will it go crazy?
Good question, probably. There's no way you'd have got out of that without getting bit. Not a chance. You would not want to be down there with that thing.
That's, yeah, that's a bit spicy. It's given way. So what eats sharks?
Parasites.
Oh,
Humans.
do they?
Shark fin soup.
Never had shark fin soup.
Well, no, you wouldn't. It's not really a thing over here.
We should get some sometime.
No!
Why?
Because I don't want to eat them.
Why?
I don't think it's even legal here.
Isn't it?
I don't
Well, I
think
mean, I don't
so.
think you can get sharks over here, really.
Yeah, you do.
Dogfish, but that's about
Yeah,
it.
no, you can get loads of stuff. You can get basking sharks and everything.
I think I'd try shark soup. I'd try turtle soup.
No, you wouldn't, because I wouldn't let you. Hello.
Hello. I've come to renew my Netflix. Turns out he's actually a really friendly shark.
He just wants to share his Netflix subscription.
My password is Jaws123.
This bit bothers me because it's just so unrealistic.
You
But
have
then
you have a pop vinyl of this.
I do.
She has the full set of Jaws pop vinyls.
Not the full set.
Well, she hasn't got the individual Jaws and the individual Jaws with the thingy tank, but she has got Jaws eating Quint and Hooper and Brodey,
Yeah,
and she has a Squishmallow shark.
I do.
That is not very good blood.
No.
Oh, Cherryade.
No.
Oh, Quint's gone. Bye, Quint.
Bye, Felicia. Don't mind me, just come shut down.
Brodey has left the chat.
Just imagine though being stuck out there on your bill.
Yeah.
Well, he's not alone actually, that's the problem.
Nom 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 nom. Oxygeny. Turns out it was actually a helium canister, so now whenever the shark roars, it's got a really high-pitched roar.
They don't roar.
It goes rather than roar.
They don't roar.
It goes. Go on, what noise does a shark make?
They don't really. It's just the sound of the water around them.
What noise does a shark make?
Swimmy, swim,
Does
swim.
it not go bloop bloop bloop?
Something like that.
I reckon it goes rah. It must hiss or something.
Shark.
I mean, adventurous instrumental music playing.
Ooh.
That's some beautiful looking water.
It's all the blood in it.
Mm.
Tense instrumental music played.
No, no. It must have been genuinely terrifying having to just deal with the robot shark. Not because like it's scary in any way, but like if you fell onto it or into it,
It probably
would
hurt.
probably really hurt because it's just metal under there. Although I do love that Spielberg had a sense of humour about this, because in Back to the Future 2 they do Jaws 19 and even he goes, yeah, the shark still looks fake.
Yep.
Arguably one of the best lines in the film coming up.
Yeah.
And you cried when this happened the
I
first
know.
time. You had a little weepy weep.
Oh.
Lobster, rock, lobster, lobster, rock. Chevy Chase, he can play Chief Brodey.
Oh God. I mean, maybe back in the day a bit, but
Yeah, not Chevy now.
not Chevy now.
Chevy now looks like Colin Baker now.
Yeah. Oh, poor Sharky. I know it's not real, but
Any last minute gifts for Christmas? I know what I want. I want a shark. Right here. On a big ribbon on its head. Now I want to tell it what a low count, no good, scum sucking.
just in time for the party to end.
What I miss? Did we get it? Where's Quint? We can laugh about it now because we're okay.
But there's no where's Quint though, is there?
No.
Oh, there we go.
There we are. Well, at least the craziest one died.
I love how they just sit and laugh first, and then I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, is that guy dead? Yeah, okay.
Well, who are we going to sing sea shanties with now? And so they swam back to Islington.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
It is actually Tuesday today.
Yes, it is. Just Birdie's having a snack.
Delightful.
Mm,
And that's a beautiful shot.
very nice.
Mm.
And that's that.
And that was Jaws. So I hope you learned a lot from our very informative commentary on the subject of Jaws.
Yeah. Not remotely, but okay.
But these are enjoyable experiences with friends. That is the impression.
Really?
Yes, we
Oh, if you say so.
we try and make them welcoming commentaries.
Oh.
And if you learn something along the way, today our audience learned what wagon wheels were.
Yeah, nothing remotely to do with the film, but if you didn't know what a wagon wheel was, now you do.
Yeah. You also learned what metal rope is.
Yeah, good old metal
And
rope.
you learnt about the various different types of shark. We had the great white, the fizzy lemon shark, the wigwam thank you ma'am shark,
Oh, for goodness sake.
and the cookie crimble.
Cookie crumble.
The crumble cricky shark.
Ugh,
Yeah.
never mind. I don't know.
Jeffrey Voorhees was in this movie. He changed his name to Jason shortly after.
Oh, give over.
Mr. L.J.V. Campagno.
And there we have it.
That was the Jaws.
That was the Jaws.
That was the Jaws. We did it.
Yeah.
I hope you've all enjoyed watching it with us, and I hope you've had a laugh at the cat.
Our terrible commentary.
Of the cat slowly smothering us, of Laura getting itchy,
Yeah.
and of me eating nearly 4 wagon wheels.
What do you mean nearly 4? Oh, wait, you had 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Nearly 4 then. Fair enough.
So, a happy Valentine's Day to you all. We should have a subscriber special coming up at some point very soon for Caligula. We're approaching 500 subscribers very rapidly. So please do subscribe and like and comment and let us know what you think about the film, because we're getting close. And obviously, if you want to see us slowly lose our minds to Malcolm McDowell, which I'm sure Laura's very much looking forward to.
Oh, I've just about gotten out. I've got to get over this one first. So please, nobody subscribe, because that means I'll have to do that, and I can't. No, thank you.
For the sake of Laura's sanity, please unsubscribe from the channel.
Please do.
But yeah, no, happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a blast, and we will see you later this month when we do a public information film special with Apple Mask and Cridoff. So, Laura, do you have anything you'd like to say?
I'm really sorry. I hope you've enjoyed the film, even with us rambling along with it. That's all I've got to say about it, really.
Cracking. Right, well, we shall see you in the near future. Take care, traveller. Goodbye.